Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. XRP is in this larger support area. Essentially what we're looking for is from this support area a reversal. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit maybe to the daily chart just to explain that again. The idea is that XRP is in a larger, probably a triangle pattern. I talked about that many times. So in this triangle we could currently be in what I consider a C wave of the triangle, but there are many other ways of looking at a triangle. That's the problem with the structure that XRP is in, especially the long-term structure. It is very ambiguous. So it doesn't matter if I label the wave up as a C wave or something else. It is a corrective structure. Okay, I think that's crystal clear. The move up here from the June lows 2022, it's a three-wave move, A, B, C in wave. One second, A, where's the B wave? Oh, here, yeah, B wave was a triangle, C wave up in a wave W. The move down is wave X in an A, B, C structure. And we should then see another A, B, C out of this support zone. Yeah, that's sort of my perspective in the primary scenario. I'd like to see that reversal to the upside before breaking below 37 cents. The ideal support zone is between 52 and 37. And anybody who doesn't want to get too worried about the microstructure could just add a few buy orders into this or in this support zone. Now, please don't think I would promote that. This is not a reliable setup, but there are people who try to trade XRP, even though I think it's a very difficult one to trade because we have no clear setups. However, I can tell you that a break below 37 cents would probably clarify the chart, because it would open the door to something much more bearish. So sustained break below the 78.6 FIB level would have bearish implications and would then likely lead to a retest of the June 22 lows and then probably also a break of the same. So therefore, I'm watching for reversal from this region. The market is still trending down. The micro count suggests that further downside is actually still likely in the white count in the primary scenario. However, we are now in a support area, and if anybody's looking for any, reversals, it should happen from this region. In the primary scenario of this micro count, however, we should be trending down a little more because we had this A wave down, which bottomed in August, the B wave up, and the C wave looks unfinished. We only have 3 waves down. I need to see 5 in wave C. So at least 1 4-5 pattern is still needed. For this pattern, okay? Doesn't mean it has to happen, okay? There is, of course, an alternative if it doesn't come down, but at least the wave count gives us some levels to watch, okay? And I mentioned to you that as long as we stay below the 60.8 cent level, downside pressure should remain high. So we have to give it that space to potentially start a 4th wave, get rejected, come down in wave 5, which could then complete the C wave and this X wave in the white micro count. However, I'd like to see the 3rd wave ideally go a little lower. We've had a rejection from or found a little bit of support at one of the main Fibonacci levels that I mentioned to you yesterday. So you see the Fib levels, they are relevant, okay? So yeah, here at the 1.236 extension, I showed you that only yesterday. Yeah, price shows a bit of a reaction. I think I showed you, did I show you the 1.236 and the 1.38? Yeah, I think the 1.38, because the ideal target normally for a 3rd wave, and this is a 3rd wave of wave C, is typically the 1.38 extension. So naturally, you expect a bit of a reaction. However, then looking at the microstructure of this 3rd wave, it suggests ideally we go a little lower, maybe to 45 cents before that 4th wave starts. Now, that's as good as it gets. I don't think TA can reveal much more from an Elliott Wave point of view here. TA is also no crystal ball, and there are also limits. I mean, this chart is just extremely messy. What if we break above the resistance area, 60.8 cents? Well, then my alternative comes into play, which is basically the same wave count. It's just a bit of a delay of that final sell-off in wave C. So the alternative is the yellow count, in which we had also an A wave down, okay, that bottomed in August. Then, however, the B wave didn't top here. No, it's still unfolding in a larger B wave, which unfolds as an A, B, C itself. And then this resistance area will become relevant. Probably around 80 cents is a key resistance level. And then we could get the C wave down later. Instead of making the C wave directly, it would just be a delay. XRP likes to do this stuff, right? To extend corrections. So they are the two wave counts. Nothing has really changed. I think be aware that from here at any point now, this fourth wave rally can start. Or let's say corrective rally, yeah. But ideally, the third wave would go a little lower to around about 45.3 cents before starting that fourth wave. Then, of course, the small micro resistance area here would shift as well a little bit to the downside. That's my update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.